What's up, my PT peeps? One Eye Bri back to talk about The Walking Dead Season 7, Episode 16 finale, news, some preview, some discussion, what's going around. We got the title and the synopsis. We're going to talk about some comic book spoilers that potentially may happen on the show. I'm hoping these parts happen on the show, but I don't want to give too much away for that. It's not a spoiler video for the sake of that. But here we go, guys. So the episode 716 is titled The First Day of the Rest of Your Life. The stakes continue to grow higher as paths cross. The group enacts an intricate plan. So the first day of the rest of your life. Pretty awesome title, as 616 was the last day on Earth. So a big turnaround from the Season 6 finale to the Season 7 finale. And hopefully they are drastically different in a lot of aspects. But the big thing is I do not want another shitty cliffhanger. Now, I don't think they're going to do a cliffhanger like this to say, what the hell happened? Who did Negan pick? And have to wait all summer to find out the information till October. I doubt they're going to do anything like that. But you know Negan and the group is going to come to Alexandria. It's going to be a big old problem. But they're going to enact an intricate plan. So we'll talk about the plan in a second. But you know Negan's coming back to Alexandria. He hasn't been there for a while. Since, what was that, episode 8, that he was there, going to come back in the finale. So it should be a good interaction with Rick and Negan, which we haven't seen for a little bit. Now, the finale is going to be Sunday, April 2nd, 2017, and it's scheduled to run from 9 p.m. to 10:25 p.m., which is an extra 25 minutes of action in there. So it's going to be an hour and a half episode. And this is what Scott Gimple said. Showrunner Scott Gimple is telling us straight up to prepare for some brutal deaths. Where there are losses, showrunner Scott Gimple said of the Season 7 finale, as the stakes get higher and higher, things start to get more intense and heartbreaking. And yet everyone has to sort a band together and keep going. So, there are losses. All right, so that means people are going to die, intense and heartbreaking, and they got to band together. So who's going to die out of this group here, too? I think we know what the reports have been saying over the filming when they filmed the Season 7 finale. And we'll talk about that somewhat. But like I said, it's not going to be a spoiler video. It's more of a discussion video. But Negan's going to come to Alexandria and bring some problems to Rick and the gang. But Rick's going to have a plan with, hopefully, the Kingdom, Hilltop, and I believe maybe even the Scavengers or the Heapsters. But the word going around is a couple different things. But you know that Sasha and Rosita are going to have the possibility of dying based on their suicide mission to kill Negan in most likely episode 714. So you know that's going to be one of them. Are they both going to die? One of them dies, none of them dies? I don't know. People are talking about possibly Carol or even Morgan, but I don't want Carol to die. She's going to fight. She's going to be part of the group. We're finally going to get her back, so I don't want her to go by any means. But I would think my money's on either Rosita or Sasha just because they're going on a suicide mission. So it makes sense, right? So we'll see how it goes down, and I can't wait. But let's talk about some comic book spoilers. March to War will be completed. That storyline will be completed in the Season 7 finale with All Out War storyline going in Season 8. Maybe at the end of the Season 7 finale, but Season 8 will be All Out War. Now, the comics, if you know the comics, Negan brings a certain someone back, and it's Holly. And Holly's not on the show anymore, so it's not going to be her. So we think there might be a little remix of that in the finale. Now, in the comic, there's a second lineup with these four, and I think it's going to be a little different on the show because Heath's not on the show, and Rick will definitely be in the lineup, and probably Carl, maybe one other person might be in the lineup, but definitely Rick will be in the second lineup. As the lineup's going on, I would love to see Jesus come out of nowhere, kick Negan's ass, hit him in the face with the bat, kind of replicate this to a T. And Negan he's not the best fighter. Jesus kicks his ass. And Tom Payne has been practicing some skills and some kicks and some of this, and he said that, he's trained for the possibility of this. Now, he can't say, yeah, we filmed it, it's going to be great, I can't wait for you guys to see it, but if he's kind of trained for this, for the possibility of this, I really hope they replicate this in the comic or on the show from the comic to a T. Then while Jesus kind of uses Negan as a shield to say, like, take him out, whatever, to break up, the second lineup from happening, it's kind of like, oh my God, what's going to happen here? Then Shiva comes out of nowhere and boom, takes out a lot of the saviors. The Kingdom Riders come and save them, which would be Ezekiel, Carol, Morgan, those guys, minus Richard probably. Negan gets away. He's like, he's like shitting in his pants probably a little bit, but he's got to put on a tough act. He gathers all the saviors with Dwight and Simon, and they go away. He gives a big speech as they either get back to the sanctuary or they get away to like some safe spot. Has a big epic speech saying, no one fucks with us. We're doing this. And the group looks around like, what? We're going to war. And that's going to probably be how the season ends, with some cheering, some happiness by the survivors. And it should be a far better finale for Team Rick and the group. And Andrew Lincoln has said that he was super excited for the finale when they were filming, that he stopped, put the script down, started punching the air and did a little dance and whatever. But also at that same point, Michonne Denai Guerrera said it was very sad that we had some losses in the season 7 finale too. So you have Andrew Lincoln being happy at one point, Denai saying that she was a little upset, when reading the script. So something's going to happen, good, bad, and different. But overall, I think it's going to be very exciting and very awesome, and probably the best episode of season 7. So there you go, guys. That's the information we got about the season 7 finale, title, synopsis. I didn't want to give too much of the spoilers away. There's plenty of other videos for that, just a discussion and preview. Check out the Walking Dead community page on Facebook. All are welcome. If you like this channel, you like the group. If you like this channel, hit that subscribe button today. It'll really help us out. Join the group. You guys are awesome. Thank you for watching, and let us know what you think, guys.